Welcome back to Passionate About Tech. You just deleted something important. Maybe it was a collection of photos, a work document you spent hours on, or something you accidentally wiped during a cleanup. Well, before you convince yourself the files are gone forever, they might not be. And today, I'm going to show you how to get them back, using one of the most powerful and honest data recovery tools available right now. It's called DMDE. Just real working file recovery, up to 4,000 files at a time for free. Let's get into it. Okay, now, before we head to the website and download the tool, let me give you a quick look at what actually makes DMDE special, because this is not just another generic recovery app you've never heard of. DMDE has been around for over 20 years. It is used in more than 160 countries worldwide and has been downloaded over 2 million times. That kind of track record doesn't happen by accident. The honest free versus paid breakdown. Now let's talk about the free edition, because I want to be completely honest with you about what you get and what the limits are. No surprises. The free version of DMDE allows you to recover up to 4,000 files at a time from a single folder. And here's the key detail. You can repeat this process as many times as you need. So if you have multiple folders to recover, you simply run the recovery process folder by folder. For most people dealing with accidental deletion, this is more than enough to get their files back. The main limitation of the free edition is what's called bulk folder recovery, which means recovering multiple folders or entire directory trees all at once in a single operation. That feature requires a paid license. But, and this is something I genuinely appreciate about DMDE, there are no subscription traps here. You pay once for a license and you own it. So if you ever do need the full version, it's a one-time purchase and that's it. All right, let's get into the actual steps. Open your browser and go to dmde.com. On the homepage, navigate to the Downloads section. You will see versions available for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Make sure you download the right one for your operating system. For this tutorial, we are on Windows. Once the download is complete, right-click the zip file and select Extract All. Choose a destination folder and extract the contents. Now, right-click on the executable file and select Run as Administrator. Next, select your language and accept the terms and conditions to launch the program. Step 2. Scanning your drive. DMDE is now open. The first thing you will see is a list of your connected drives and devices. This is where you need to make an important decision, and I'll make it simple for you. Ask yourself this: can you still see the drive or partition in this PC? If yes, the partition is still visible and accessible, then select it as a logical disk. This is the most common scenario for accidental file deletion. If no, the partition has disappeared or the drive is showing as raw or unrecognized, then select the physical device instead. This tells DMDE to scan at a deeper level to find and reconstruct lost partition structures. Once you have made your selection, click Open or double-click the drive. DMDE will then show you a partition screen listing the volumes it found on that drive. You will see your partition listed there. In our case, New volume F:/. Go ahead and click on it to highlight it, then click the Open Volume button at the bottom. For most cases of recent accidental deletion, start with a quick scan. This is fast and works well when the file system is still intact. If the quick scan doesn't find what you're looking for, or if the drive has more serious damage, run a full volume scan instead. When you click Full Volume Scan, DMDE will show you a confirmation dialog that says, "All volume panels and objects will be closed. Do you want to continue?" Simply click OK to proceed. A second dialog will then appear with an option called Include Raw Search. You will notice this checkbox is already ticked by default, and I recommend leaving it that way. Depending on the size of your drive and the scan type, this could take anywhere from a few minutes to longer. So be patient and let it finish completely. Once the scan reaches 100%, DMDE will immediately ask you, "Do you want to save scan log?" I highly recommend clicking Yes here. Saving the scan log means that if you need to come back later to recover more files, DMDE can simply reload the previous scan results instead of scanning the entire drive all over again from scratch, saving you a lot of time. Choose a safe location to save the log file, confirm, and then you are ready to move on to the recovery step. Step 3. Recovering your files. Here is something really important to know before you click Recover, and this is a transparency moment about the free edition. When you try to recover files from the root level of the directory, meaning you're selecting items across multiple folders at once, DMDE will show you a dialog that says, "In the free edition, files can be processed from the active panel only. Please open a subdirectory in the active panel first." This is the free edition limit in action. What it means in practice is that you need to open a specific subfolder first, then select and recover the files inside that folder, up to 4,000 at a time. You simply repeat this process folder by folder until you have everything back. Once you are inside a subfolder and have made your selection, click Recover. Now, and this is the most important safety rule of the entire video, when DMDE asks you where to save the recovered files, you must choose a different drive from the one you are scanning. For example, if you are recovering files from your F drive, save them to your C drive, an external hard drive, a USB flash drive, anything that is not the source drive. Never save recovered files back to the same drive being scanned. Doing so risks permanently overwriting the very data you are trying to recover. Once you have selected a safe destination, confirm and let DMDE do the rest. Section 7. Important limitations to know. Before we wrap up, I want to be completely upfront about the real limitations of file recovery, because honesty matters more than hype on this channel. And honestly, DMDE themselves set the standard here. Before you even consider purchasing a license, DMDE shows you a dialog that states clearly, some or all files may be missing or corrupted, and purchasing a license does not change this. They literally tell you this before you spend a single penny. That kind of transparency is genuinely refreshing. And from personal experience, I can confirm this is real. After running my own recovery, most of my files came back perfectly, but a handful of my JPG images were either missing or corrupted and simply wouldn't open. So yes, DMDE is powerful, and it absolutely saved a large chunk of my files. But I want you to go in with realistic expectations, not false hope. That's the honest truth. Now let's talk about the technical reasons why some files may not survive recovery, because understanding this will help you make smarter decisions going forward. First, SSDs and trim technology. If the files you lost were stored on a solid-state drive, recovery will most likely not be possible. Here's why. Most modern SSDs use a technology called trim, which actively tells the drive to wipe deleted data blocks in the background to maintain performance. Unlike a traditional spinning hard drive, where deleted data just sits there waiting to be recovered, trim can erase that data almost immediately, before you even realize something is missing. So, for SSDs, the honest truth is that your chances of a successful recovery are very low. And it doesn't stop there. Some traditional hard drives, specifically so-called SMR drives, which stands for Shingled Magnetic Recording, also use similar optimization technologies that can make recovery difficult or impossible. So even on a regular hard drive, results are not guaranteed. Second, the system drive problem. If the files were deleted from your Windows system drive, typically your C drive, your operating system can actually overwrite deleted data within minutes of deletion. Windows is constantly writing temporary files, logs, and system updates in the background. This is why stopping all activity on that drive the moment you notice data loss is so critical. Every second counts. Third, and this is worth understanding, the probability of successfully recovering deleted data also depends heavily on the file system of the drive. NTFS volumes, for example, tend to give better recovery results than other formats because of how they log file changes, which is exactly why DMDE was able to find and restore so many of my files intact. And that is your complete guide to recovering deleted files for free using DMDE, a 20-year-old tool trusted by over 2 million users worldwide, and now you know exactly how to use it. If this video helped you save something important, smash that like button and subscribe to Passionate About Tech. Thanks for watching, and I see you next.